boss.
Bam! My people, my people. It's about that time. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, known as the Crypto Trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Before we jump into it, I want to go through a few of the new community tools. So without further ado, first up, TradingView. These are all free resources, guys. I do my best to make you money 7 days a week because the markets don't sleep, and this is where I post the charts so you can get a piece of the pie to eat. BD Kelly 1203, tradingview.com. Check me out on there. I post free charts every time I'm in there, just to give you an update and insight on the market. Then you jump over to the #1 Bitcoin group in the world, #1 Bitcoin on Facebook. Check it out. I'm sure Mark Zuckerberg know me by my first name by now, BK the Boss. Type it in on Facebook. Come on in. The doors are always open. And then when you're ready to put down 2 and pick up 6, jump on over to Patreon, where we have different levels. Just type my name right up top, BK Crypto Trader. We got 100+ people holding me down on Patreon. This is the money team. $50 a month for the Cryptopolis report, $100 for the profit package, and $250 for the boss alert messages, where every other day you getting an update from the boss BK. Bam! It's just that easy to get paid. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Make sure you like and subscribe right now. Join the money team. The doors are always open. 120 nations and counting. This is the fastest growing crypto community in the world. You are officially a part of history. Now let's go ahead and make this money.
Like a boss.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy BK with an ICO spotlight for you. This one is called Jinbi. It is the golden ICO, which merges gold and blockchain technology. They said Bitcoin is digital gold. Well, these guys are going out and getting some hard bullion, tying it onto the blockchain, putting a token over the top of it, and bringing the world of cryptocurrency and precious metals together. I think that's pretty amazing. All too often, you kind of have this split, in the alt community between, stackers, gold players, silver players, stock traders, and cryptocurrency people. And, it's good to see, some innovation with the blockchain and bringing those bridges together. It's not so much a matter of if, but when the entire world migrates over to the blockchain. And when they do, they will want some of their value measured in gold. It has lasted for centuries. It's not going anywhere. And this is a great opportunity for you to realize some of that future value in the early stages. Again, this is an ICO. Make sure you are KYC compliant if you do decide to participate, and most certainly do not invest any money you cannot afford to lose. Do your own research, but in doing that, enlighten yourself to understand that this is indeed the future. Gold plus crypto, right? Bringing 2 worlds together. It's like Batman and Superman, you know what I'm saying? The Justice League, so to speak. They go on to talk about a little bit in their one pager. They say the time has come for the synthesis of gold and crypto, right? Bringing it together on one token. 24 karat gold, is confusing. You saw that there are many different utilizations for it in regards to just valuing real estate or, measuring wealth and everyday trading. So it's not practical for, smaller use cases. It's usually what a country holds in its vault to give some faith to the local currency, right? But what they're looking to do is actually allow you to store your wealth in gold, tie it to the blockchain, and measure it on one token. They do have a video. We're going to jump into that real quick, and then we will come right back and talk a little bit about the industry and their business model as well. Check it out.
People wishing to buy 24-karat gold today face many challenges. Where do I go to buy gold? How do I know the gold I'm buying is authentic? What's a trusted source? How do I store it? How do I get access to it when I need it? We live in a complex and confusing environment in which to purchase 24-karat gold. Transparency is what the industry needs, and blockchain is the solution to deliver it. It is a well-known fact that you can buy gold with paper contracts, meaning that you could be subject to counterparty risk. However, when you own the physical asset, it holds no counterparty risk as it is under your personal control. By utilizing smart contracts and linking it to gold, it makes it more exchangeable and a much more secure and trusted source of value. At Jinbi, we provide a blockchain-based digital token that will transform this multi-trillion-dollar industry. There are 8 key stages of the gold-backed Jinbi token. 1. We hold a legal offtake agreement with the mining partner for the production of gold. 2. The gold is produced. 3. It is refined by world-leading precious metals refining companies. 4. It is stored securely in vaults and insured. 5. Bureau Veritas performs the role of independent third-party auditor. 6. Once approved and verified, our gold is linked to smart contracts permanently on the public blockchain. 7. When we have reached our first production target, dividends will be paid in physical gold. 8. Jinbi will be a safe haven crypto asset class with an increasing gold floor. Our token functions as an independently verifiable and decentralized asset that empowers buyers to verify their gold acquisition throughout the supply chain. All acquisitions are run through a smart contract that is digitally signed every step of the way. Most importantly, we will carry out quarterly audit inspections on the quantity and quality of gold stored in associate vaults to ensure proper and correct accounting is upheld, which is what the market demands. Storage and insurance costs are at a subsidized rate and paid for using tokens. By utilizing cryptographic security, only those within the supply chain are allowed to view the details. All participants get transparency into the supply chain and have a precise understanding as to the location of their gold. Jinbi makes it easy to buy gold safely and securely. Find out how we can help you buy gold. Jinbi, bringing blockchain to the gold industry.
And so you see that this is quite an exciting opportunity, I think, not only for the crypto space, but for the entire world of financial services as well. They're looking to bring crypto to the gold industry and vice versa. You see, they talked about having a safe haven asset on the blockchain, something that's tied to gold, essentially worth its weight in gold. That's what that term comes from. When we talk about their business model, you can see that they're what do they call that? Horizontal diversification. Basically, they work all across their operation to make sure that the economy is the best off. They have partnerships with a major refinery. If you know anything about the industry, you know that PAMP is one of the premier refineries in the world. They offer storage vaults for hard bullion. Again, this will be tied to the blockchain, accessible through each independent user on their profile. They're opening their books up for audits. You talk about the Federal Reserve, they haven't even had an audit, and they print all the money, and these guys are doing quarterly audits, to ensure transparency and trust in all of their holdings and for the entire community.
multi-party trust, sign-off, sign-on escrow systems, and independent auditors as well, right? When you talk about the product, the bullion, the hard gold that they will be servicing, the minimum weight for delivery of their token dividend is 5 grams. 24 karat gold, and the bars that will be made available come from various sizes, 5 grams to 12.5 kilograms. Now, that doesn't really do it justice on this screen, 12.5 kilograms, but when you look it up, what does a 12.5 kilogram gold bullion bar look like? Well, it looks like one of those things you see on TV in the screen with the guy, guarding it and a big locked vault behind it. This is the real deal. This 1 kilogram gold bar, or I'm sorry, 12.5 kilogram gold bar is $500,000 at today's market. And so they are serving all sides of the market, from the smallest to the largest investors, so that they can service anybody and everybody willing to deal in gold on the blockchain. Again, I think this is very, very, very useful for the community, because a lot of times you hear people say that cryptocurrency has no intrinsic value. It's not worth anything because nothing was traded for it. Well, gold, and as far as I'm concerned, is one of the most invaluable resources in all of financial markets, because it has outlasted all financial markets put together. And it's always been valuable, right? So as long as we understand what our value alignments are, and we align those to aspirational products such as gold, such as Bitcoin, such as precious metals, such as top tier altcoins, then we will be much better off, right? This is what we talk about every other day on our video. When we do a little bit of research coming into the gold industry just in general, I think a lot of times, I jump over this stuff. I don't cover too much of the precious metals industry, but just understand that we are at a flux point. Fiat currency is dead. The dollar is in the process of being reborn as a blockchain-based product. No longer will you need a pocket full of greenbacks, to convert over at the local currency exchange in the airport when you go travel across seas. This will all be done on the blockchain. It will all be digital, and more than likely it will be some derivative of Bitcoin or some other top-tier altcoin. Ideally, one that's tied to gold, because many, many, many countries value gold, and it's actually outperformed the entire S&P index, year to date. If we look at January, both coins start at 100. You can see that May, gold is actually has gained more value than the stock market, right? So a lot of people think the stock market, the S&P, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, that's all the value in the world there is. Well, no, that's just all the bobbleheads talk about on TV. They talk about India, valuing gold. I was just listening to a radio's, I think X22 report today. They were talking about Kazakhstan has bought more gold than England. I think Kazakhstan has like 318 tons of gold. England only has 310 tons, right? Russia has 20% of their ruble backed in gold, right? China, major gold players, right? We talk about the BRICS, what is it? One Belt, One Road, special drawn rights. These are all, big undergoings in the world that will ultimately, I believe, lead to a gold-backed global reserve currency, brought to you by that red and yellow flag right there on the right side of the screen, right? China's gold demand rose for the third straight month in April. Their average gold demand has exceeded 170 metric tons per month. That's not going to last forever because it's not that much gold to go around, which is all the reason why some derivative of it, some monetary unit measurement of it is going to be correlated on the blockchain, anchored in the weight of the gold that is being demanded by these big time nations and distributed throughout the rest of the economy, the ecosphere, as a derivative, cryptocurrency derivative token to derive some of that monetary value, right? A lot of big words, but guess what? It's a lot of big value. So check it out. Jinbi. I don't talk too much about the economy, but it looks like, $7, I believe, ICO price. I don't think that's unreasonable given the value. They talk a little bit about the projection, what they expect to do. And again, I think this is just correlated to the regular gold and crypto price. It would be interesting to see how those numbers are coming together. So check it out. I'm definitely interested in this. It's yet to be seen the value that they will bring, but I'm excited to see what's yet to come. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the opportunity to share this information with you. If you find it valuable, all I ask is that you like, subscribe, and share to this channel, Boss of Bitcoin, or check me out on Patreon. BK Crypto Trader. We're just trying to help people get educated, get empowered, get informed in the market. Each one, reach one, reach one, teach one. Join the money team today on patreon.com. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Jinbi. JinbiToken.io is their website. Check them out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is gold, a legitimate resource on the blockchain? Is this gonna work? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it's irrelevant? What do you think? I want to open this thing up to you guys. I love to have a discussion with you in the comments. Shoot me a message and let me know. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.